then the concept of the software development process. Concept of the software development. Concept of the software development process. Concept of the software development. Concept of the software development process. The software development process defined as a sequence of the tasks. The software development process. The software development process defines as a sequence of tasks. Sequence of the tasks that must be carried to build new software. It groups the development activities into the sequence of the phases. It groups the development activities into a sequence of the phases. A phase in the sequence can only commence on the previous phase has been completed, or a report is proceed at the end of the each phase, describing the what has been achieved and outlining the plan for the next phase. The own problems or the opportunity for the new software is recognize or the request for the developing or the new is forwarded for the approval. If the approval study is conducted to ensure that the proposed system is feasible. When it is feasible, the system the requirement are specified, followed by phase of the system design, deployment, conversation, testing, debugging, and implementation, system maintenance, and finally reviews for the new software. And the recycling of the development activities may occur in the software if the still requires a modification or the redeployment. It is also important to the task. It is also important to take the precaution to ensure that all the users' requirements are satisfied at completion of the software. This means that it is necessary to include the quality insurance mechanism in the software development process. The quality insurance is a process to ensure the development of the quality product. This mechanism to include the validation and the verification. This mechanism includes validation and verification. Ensure it's a quality ensure a quality assurance. Quality assurance is a process to the assurance mechanism. Assurance mechanism in the software. In the software development process. Development process. Software development process. Software development process. And these mechanisms includes validation. This mechanism includes validation Validation and verification. Validation and verification. Validation and verification. Validation and verification. And the next topic, concept of the SDLC life cycle. SDLC life cycle means software development life cycle, and it is most important. then the another topic is concept of SDLC life cycle. SDL life cycle. And at first of all, introduction. The introduction of the SDLC life cycle. And the SDLC stand for introduction. At first of all, introduction of the SDLC life cycle. Introduction of the SDLC life cycle. SDLC means software development life cycle. Is an organized way to develop a system, or the software is organized way to the develop. It's an organized way to develop the software system development phase or the system development life cycle, or the software development life cycles is a methodology system development phase is a methodology or methodology used to develop maintain and replace the software information software systems or information system, and replace software or the information system information systems and information systems. And the next importance and the necessity of the SDLC, importance and the necessity of the SDLC, and then the another, and then I'm going to discuss about the next importance and the necessity of the SDLC. Importance and necessity of the SDLC. Point number 8. First of all, point number 1, and SDLC should result in the high quality software that meets the customer expectation, research completion within the time, and cost estimates work efficiently and efficiently in the current and planned information and communication technology ICT infrastructure, and it's cost effective to the enhance and maintain, so that it is most important and the necessity of the SDLC. And at first of all, point number 1, it helps to determine the needs of the users, and then the point number 1, it helps to determine the needs of the users. And point number 2, it supports the constant communication between the developer and the users. It supports the constant constant communication between the developer and the user. And point number three, SDLC helps for the easy info identification of the missing requirement. And SDLC helps for the easy identification of the missing requirement. That's any missing requirement, and easy identifications of the missing requirement. SDLC helps for easy identification of the missing requirement. And then the point number four, it ensures that the software meets the needs of its users. The software meets the need of its users. And then the point number five, it supports the proper analysis and the design of the software. It supports the proper analysis and the design of the software. And point number six, it ensures the proper development and testing. It ensures proper developing. It ensures proper development and testing. And it provides flexibility for the adding the features even after the software is developed. It provides at point number seven. It provides a flexibility for adding features even after the software is developed. And then the SDL faces the different phases or the stages of the SDLs as given below, and serial by serial, step by steps. SDLC phases and the different phases. Then the different phases. There are the different phases of the SDL phases, and the stages of the SDLs are given below. At first of all, point number one, the step by steps. At first of all, system study. And then the another name of the system study is a preliminary investigation and a feasibility investigation. Then the another name of the system study is a preliminary investigation. Preliminary investigation and a feasibility study. And point number two, when the system analysis, serial analysis. System analysis. The name of the system analysis. Another name of the system analysis is the determination of the system requirement. And next another point. Next point number three, system design. And point number three, system design. And point number four, system development, or the name of the another name of the system development is development of the software. System development or the development of the software. development of the software, and the point number 5, is testing, system testing, then the system testing, and then the point number 6, is a system implementation, and the point number, at last, the point number 7, the system maintenance and the reviews or the evaluation. System maintenance and the reviews or the evaluation. And there are 7 types, 7 phases of the SDL phases, and the different phases are there are different phases of the SDLC, so that it is most important. There are 7 types of the 7 different phases of the SDLC phases, and then the I'll describe about the 7 SDLC phases in the detail. At first of all, system study. System study means this is the first step of the SDLC. That is the first step of the SDLC, and this phase is also called the preliminary investigation or the need analysis phase. And this phase is basically concerned with determining or the new analysis, new software system should be developed or not. During this phase, development term the focuses on the complementary three tasks. And at first of all, point number 1, the system study. System study is most important step of the SDLC. SDLC means the system development life cycles. Point number 1, system study. At first of all, point number 1, system study. This is the first step of the SDLC. This is the first step of the SDLC. This phase is also called the preliminary investigation. This phase is also called as a preliminary investigation. Investigation of the need analysis phase. And then the need analysis phase, and this phase is basically concerned with determining the new software system, so that during this phase, the development of the focuses on the complementing the three tasks. At first of all, point number 1, survey the system, by the collecting the input from the various sources. It is most important term. The survey the system by the collecting the input from the various sources or different sources. And then the point number 2, analyzing the current system, in the depth and developing possible solutions to the problem. Analyzing the current system. Current system means manual or automated. Current system in the depth and developing possible solution to the problems. Developing possible solution. Solution to the problems. And then point number 3, Selecting the best solutions and defining each function with the feasibility study. selecting Selecting the best solution. Selecting the best solutions and defining its function with the feasibility study. With the feasibility study, there are the development phase focus on the development. There are the development terms to focus on the complementing the three taxes, and it is most important taxes. So that then then the different type of the feasibility study. So that today I'm going to next I'll describe about the feasibility study. Now I'm going to describe about system study, and next tomorrow I will start the feasibility study. Then the feasibility study most important topic, and the need of the then the need of the feasibility study and the types of the feasibility study. There are the different types of the feasibility study, and the technical feasibility, economical feasibility, operational feasibility, social feasibility, management feasibility, legal and the control, contractual feasibility, and the time feasibility, behavior feasibility, and there are many feasibility. So that this feasibility will start the next. So that now I'm closing my friend.